Marky Worthington Podcast all day.
All day.
Dream by night.
Don't buy me a drink. Just give me $10.
All day.
Go down to the strip club with your floppy disk and turn it into a hard drive.
Yeah, right. You'll get fucking thrown out by Big Tony.
We're here to name names and make people feel more ashamed for shit that they're not proud of.
Don't blow it. Keep it simple. Count your money.
Oh, whatever it is.
Hey, welcome to the Marky Worthington Comedy Podcast. This is episode 50-something or other, because I don't know exactly where this fits into the schedule. Because do you think I'm prepared, dude? Do you think, if you've been listening to this thing for free for so long, what do you think that you remember the actual episode number? Anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get into the guest we got today, man. It's Ryan Gallagher. How you doing, man?
Hello, friend. How are we? You good?
Good. Man, to be honest, I'm actually so thought out and planned about everything. I just like to pretend that I don't actually plan it.
I'm a bit shocked, Canberra. It's the first time I've ever had to wear a jumper.
Yeah.
I mean, there's sun out there. You're usually got the same climate as England.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's also like the end of the year. You're not expecting it to be actually this kind of weather. It's been all over the place.
Oh, we haven't had. I think we've had one dry, because I'm not too far away on the farm, obviously, and I think we've had one dry day in the last 3 months. It's been awful.
It's been terrible.
It's great for albinos. I mean, they've had a wow of a time, but anyone that actually enjoys a bit of sun is just depressed.
I'm part ginger, man, so I'm like a day walker amongst the albinos. Like, if they had their own language, I'd be a translator.
Got a backpack of just sunscreen. Fire hydrant sun.
I went for a walk to the shops earlier and I was just like, dude, I feel like calling an Uber to go back home again. Yeah. I think part of that is just because I'm a fat fuck, but aside from that...
Yeah, don't blame your skin colour for your fucking diabetes. Why have you got diabetes? Oh, it's just this bloody skin colour. It's ridiculous. The sugar that comes out of it.
Oh, man. But yeah, dude, we got we're recording this before our gig tonight, so...
I'm really excited to get on stage again, because we haven't been on stage together for what, 2-3 months? 3 months?
It's been a while, man. It's been... Well, it was probably like July, and it's December now.
Yeah,
so
3-4 months.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Why? Which one was that?
I think the last time I seen you would have been
with Dane.
Smiths. Yeah,
with Dane.
Smiths with Dane. Yeah.
Shit, that was ages ago.
Oh shit, we can announce that. So, the next month's gig on the 4th of Jan is Dane Simpson headlining. So,
is he?
Yeah.
I'll come to that one.
Yeah, He's been really good. In the past, he's done a couple of shows at the Basement already. He was actually on the podcast, like in one of the early episodes.
Right. He's a fantastic guy. You often meet, obviously, a lot of people, comics and stuff, and sometimes you just gel. Obviously, me and you did, and he's another one. He's on me level. I just really like him. He's a genuine, fucking good bloke. He'd do anything for you,
dude. I've seen
bloody funny.
Yeah. He's good, and also he's done the hard yards too. Some people get to a point where they're kind of living off it, but they haven't done it for years. Like they'll just sort of like.
Yeah.
But my cousin lives up in Broken Hill.
Yep.
And
where my family's from.
Yeah, right. Okay. And my cousin lives up there, or he moved at the start of the year, but up until then he'd been there for about 6 years or something.
Yeah.
And when I was showing him Dane Simpson, because I was going to have him on the podcast, this is early on, I was so hyped, because it's the first big guest. And my cousin's like, dude, I've seen him fucking play like Didge to like 10 people in fucking Broken Hill like years ago. And I was just like, yeah, man, that's like...
He's just an entertainer.
Just go to a random fucking middle of nowhere like gig.
Well, he's only just really started to sort of get a name.
Yeah,
I'd say in like the last 2 years. And he's known now. I mean, he's doing the festivals, he's doing all that shit. I'm pretty sure...
TV and
Black
shit.
Comedy? Was he on that?
I don't remember.
There was an Aboriginal, like, funny skit comedy. It was called Black Comedy.
Yeah.
It was bloody funny, man. Some of the shit they did. And I'm bloody sure he was on that.
Dude, he's done so much shit. Even just random stuff. I seen him do like a cooking video with his mum, dude, on ABC. Yeah, they cook like scones or something, dude, and she was breaking his balls. Oh man, it's good stuff. Like he was, he was.
He knows how to eat our Dane. I don't know if he knows how to cook.
Oh fuck yeah! No, I've done his room in Wagga once before at Riverina Comedy.
Yeah. I haven't yet to do that.
Nah, it's a good spot. It's had a different. They do it at the theatre now. They used to do it at when I was there. They did it like in an upstairs room of a club. Where I
know that place.
Yeah, the Q.
Yeah, I've done an appearance
in
the nightclub. In the actual nightclub itself is unreal. Like
inside,
there's a massive room with like big LEDs and shit. And then I saw there was a few friends of mine that were coming up there. I was like, where the bloody hell's the comedy? And it was up the stairs.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like spiral stairs.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It's a bloody good venue, that.
No, I remember going there and who else was it? There's a couple of Canberra guys. We all went up there for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I didn't. So I put a shout out for questions. Didn't get any, of
Shit,
course.
I meant to do that too, didn't I?
Oh, it doesn't fucking matter, man. You
Make them up. Just say, oh, Jenny from fucking Parramatta's got this one.
Yeah.
How big's your dick? Does Jenny happen to have a beard and sitting in front of me?
Oh man, I can be Jenny if you want.
Beards tuck in just like balls.
Oh man, I fucking tuck my beard for you, like it's in Scary Movie, man. In or out?
Yeah. That's the one thing about comedy now. It's just not the same anymore. Like, can you imagine Scary Movies now? Like,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be allowed.
They wouldn't come out.
Like
Yeah,
Michael Jackson. Do you remember that? He walks up to this kid and he goes, "Hey, have you got a little brother?"
yeah.
Imagine them putting that on now.
No, that wouldn't exist.
It's bullying for one. It's pedophilia.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Now it's just all. I mean, I love that shit. I thought that was fucking funny. But
Yeah.
you're not allowed to laugh at that anymore.
No, you can, but it's
Well, I do.
where you laugh at it. Or
I've got
whatever.
the DVDs.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Scary movies were the best. Oh, I love
I-
them. Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I watched that shit when I was when I was a kid, dude. Because I'm a couple years younger than you.
Did you have a beard then?
I've always had it, dude. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, born with it. Mum said it chafed on the way
I
out.
actually pulled you out by the
Yeah. Mum said it was chafing, dude. So,
Oh, is that his beard or a pubes?
fucking hell. Sorry, Mum.
we were born in the 80s. Fucking everyone had a bush. Oh, I miss the 80s.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man.
It didn't take long for this to go dark.
That's gone south. I feel like the only episode she'll listen to will be this one too. So.
Just ignore mine, play Danes again.
Yeah. I'll region code it so that she can't download this one.
My old girl gets hold of it too. Fuck.
Yeah.
Her as well.
Yeah, no. So I did a little bit of because there was no questions. I was like, I'll have a look around, see what I can fucking find on the old Twitter.
What'd you get?
I got your thing about not drinking again. What's the story with that?
I think it was March, early March. My dog died, and I was just like it gutted, like it killed me.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was my best mate. Did everything together, and I literally thought how to make myself feel better. I thought, fuck, should I just get pissed? And I sat there and I thought, no, because I'll get used to it, and then I'll just be an alco. So I didn't drink for that, and I thought, bugger it, I'm just gonna totally give it up. So I just gave it up. Now I don't plan on ever drinking again.
Yeah, right. And how long ago was that?
Start of March, so probably 8 months.
Yeah, right.
It's been a while, but I mean, you'll get exclusive on that because I've never even spoken about it, so you'll get an exclusive one on that.
Holy shit. Well, I know you didn't drink because we've been to a couple of gigs before, and you're just on like the softies or the non-alcoholics.
Well, the thing is, they make non-alcoholic beers now that are the exact same as normal beers. Like if you put them in a schooner, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The thing is, I don't need to get pissed to sort of go on stage. I literally enjoy standing in front of people and making them laugh.
Yeah.
I don't need to be pissed to sort of boost myself to do it.
To be fair, man, like, sometimes I prefer to be like, this sounds like some sobriety shit, but I prefer to be present. Like, I prefer to,
Take it in.
Be able to sense everything.
That's because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's what I find that, I mean, I find it hard with a lot of comics, and a lot of them that I've worked with that have been in the industry for like 20, 25 years, and they still drink a bit of piss to go on stage. And I thought, well, why would you do it to yourself if you sort of didn't enjoy being up there so much? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's standing in front of a crowd. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking terrifying. But
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
But for some people, it's terrifying. But you think, I might just have a few beers and then see if I can do it. I just don't know if that.
Well, man, so from my years of running open mics, man, you get some people that can't go up unless they've had a few beers. Like, they are literally that fucking
Exactly
scared.
right.
I've had some blokes that I'm like, man, I've got you up in the first half. And they're like, nah, can you put me in the second? Because I won't, like, have enough booze before then. Like, they're that fucking reliant on
And
it.
can you tell they've drank when they're up?
Yeah, for sure. Like, they're obviously drinking. I've had some dudes that they'll do, like, the same joke from last time and fucking forget they already did that joke, dude. Like, I've had some dudes that are just like, oh, did you like my new bit about the something or other? I'm like, dude, you did that fucking last time. And it's like, Dude, I don't remember. You know, like you get shit like that all the time.
I've worked with some people that I don't know how they went out there and did it because they were freaking blind. But I've also worked with blokes that would do 12 beers and walk out and they're the most funny pricks in the world.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
rehearse nothing. They're just so good at it.
Yeah.
And they're not drinking to go out and say it. They're just drinking because they enjoy it.
They enjoy it, yeah.
And he's just so confident. Like, he'll do normal gigs, not drinking or anything. And he's a very good mate of mine. His name's Rob Brown. He's the thing I found with comedy as well is some of the funniest people I've ever worked with, no one knows who the fuck they are. Like, no one ever knows. Like, Rob Brown, he is just... like piss yourself type funny, and no one knows who the bloody hell he is.
I've never heard that name.
No, there you go. And
yeah.
he's from Queensland, and he actually owns a company called The Comedians. It's www.thecomedians.com, and that he does bookings for all, like Husey, all those. He'll book them Christmas parties and all that shit. They all go. A lot of them go through him for that type of thing, and he's just more behind the scenes, but also a fucking good comedian. Like, and that's I found that out over the years that the people you see on TV, they're funny.
Yep.
But there's ones that you don't see on telly.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter if you're on telly or not. You can be the funniest prick in the world. And that was a wow factor because it's hard. It's obviously like singers. You can be a great singer, but to get that song in the top charts, it's very difficult to do. And it's the exact same with being on stage, I guess. And I couldn't think I was very lucky. I did TV shows which sort of pushed me up in front, which I'm not going to lie about that. That helped me so freaking much. And without it, I don't think I'd be where I am now at all. I wouldn't be. So to start from scratch and sort of build your way up, I don't know. I mean, you've done it.
Yeah. Well, like doing comedy is something, like I said, that I like doing. So whether I'm getting fucking paid for it, I'm getting somewhere with it, is one thing. But also, I enjoy doing it whether I'm getting paid or not. You know, so
It's the exact same as me.
Getting paid is just what makes it you're more able to do more stuff, you know, because you're starting to get some money.
It's also quite a feeling when you do get paid. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you used to not like... That's what a lot of people say, oh, why would you do comedy? Oh, well, it's not for the fucking money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's this is how I got told. TV for publicity, radio for money, comedy for love.
Yep.
And it's so true. I've done all three. It is extremely true. Comedy is... you know what it is? It's like a lot of comedians get into acting as well. It's a great base to start acting, radio, and telly. It's just your concrete base. So if you can do that without the money, that's when you start making the money on the other things. You've got a talent that's you can't just pick it up. You've got to earn that talent.
Yeah.
Like that's me. Like, yes, I did telly shows and stuff, but I've done shows here, there, and everywhere to like fucking 5 people still. I enjoy it.
Yep.
Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. As long as I'm entertaining someone. That's why someone says, oh, you do MAFS and stuff, you watch it. I went, no, I hate it. But I don't give a shit because it's someone else is watching it that enjoys it, and that gets me off. I love people entertaining, watching shows. I hate reality TV, but would I do it? Yeah, of course. Because someone else enjoys it, and I like putting a smile on their face.
To be fair, man, I would much prefer to be on it than to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I couldn't.
I don't actually watch reality TV, dude, but... if I had a chance to be on TV, I'd fucking do it, dude. Like,
exactly right. That's exactly right. And anyone that said, "Oh, I wouldn't do that," come on now.
well, dude, that's the thing. Like, I did just a random CIT film, right? Like, CIT's our version of TAFE in Canberra.
Oh, right.
So just some film students said they needed like a fucking
Bearded fuckwit.
Yeah. Well, I was playing a nerdy dude on a Tinder date.
Oh.
And I was just like, fuck, that's a bit of a stretch to the imagination. I'm going to have to do some bloody research for that role. So anyway, after months of fucking practicing, I finally fucking was up to speed. And
Sat down and came.
Oh, no. So basically, I did it. And just being like, although it was like a budget sort of thing, it was just fun to be on set and just doing random shit. And they gave me a chance to improv as well.
Yeah.
And
Make your own.
Yeah. And I was just, because it was meant to be like a date setting. I was
there
just
a chick there?
Yeah. There was a chick. That sounded.
Make it a day.
That sounded like I was lying. Hey?
Yeah. The camera was just aimed at you and you were talking to a fucking mirror or a chair.
No, so there was it was like a mashup. When they ended up editing it, it was like just a mashup of all the failed dates that she went on, and I was one of the failed ones, dude. So like I was just like a 30-second clip mixed in with all like the other schmucks.
I think that show actually got turned into a TV show called Beyond the Spectrum. I didn't know you were on that. On the spectrum, actually, it's called, not beyond. I'm going to cop that. I'm going to pay for that one.
Dude, I'm going to be... that's my chance, man. You got married at first sight. I got fucking love on the spectrum, dude.
Love on the spectrum.
Yeah, that's right.
So that guy, I actually rooted for him, that Michael. I want him to do The Bachelor.
Oh, did he need you to root for him?
But
He got the chick and he's like, can you bang this chick, man? Because I can't even make eye contact, dude. I need someone else
you
to
root
do.
for me?
Yeah, can you root for me?
I'm standing
You
there
did the Quagmire fake dick, dude?
I'm standing there with a poster room, like, I'll root for you. And he's already got his pants off, and the chick next to him, like, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
He didn't need you to actually do it. He just needed you to, like, convince him that he was good. You're like a fucking cheerleader for sex.
I don't think he could root, to be honest. He's just too nice.
Mm.
He's a lovely man. I want
You need to have a certain level of anger to fuck, don't you?
Something's just happened to your life.
Yeah.
Like, a righteous person's not going to lick an arsehole.
Yeah.
And I lick them all the time.
It's like this girl I knew. She was at I used to work with her at the bar, and she was saying like,
You're just trying to tell us now after your nerdy dad that you know girls.
Yeah, I know.
I knew a few.
I've met a girl before. I had a girl serve me at Coles once. Anyway, so this fucking
you got an AVO.
Yeah. I have to go to check out 4 now.
That's to shop at Woolworths.
We're just all fat dudes instead of... I have to get all my produce from the deli. It's the only place there's no chicks working.
IGA. They're all great.
Oh, yeah, got to go to Super Barn, dude.
They're not afraid of me. They want me.
I got to go to the farmers markets.
Does anyone else get their produce from Bunnings?
You just go to the cafe every day. But yeah, dude, I was chatting to her, and she was saying that she just broke up with this dude, and I said, oh, what happened, you know? And she said that he was just an asshole, you know, he just treated her like shit and all that sort of stuff. And she goes, but the sex was amazing, right? And she's like, that's the reason why I probably stuck around. I was just like, that's probably why the sex was amazing, because he fucking hated you. Like, true. You need to kind of be, you need to kind of be like, if you really love someone, you don't want to hurt them, so you're not going to give them like the best sex they've ever had in their life.
That's very true. I consider myself a nice guy, and that's why girls don't come back.
You're like, good luck, Chuck. Like,
yeah, that's right.
After you, they get their shit together and get married.
I'm the bad luck charm.
Yeah. So what's the other stuff we got here? So there was some stuff online about like after Married at First Sight. People were like, oh, I can see Ryan Gallagher on Tinder. Was that a... Yeah,
I was definitely on there.
Yeah.
I've now been banned 5 times.
From Tinder?
So actually, I was in Melbourne last weekend. I thought, fuck, I'm a bit lonely. I might download Tinder. Tried to get on. I said, no, your account is banned. This phone number's blocked and my email's blocked.
Oh, no.
Because I keep getting reported as fake.
Because people are like, that dude got married.
Yeah, it's you adultery prick. No, it's because people think it's not me, so they just report it, saying I'm as desperate as anyone. So now I literally officially cannot use Tinder. So I'm on Hinge, and another one called Raya. This Raya one, it's for like actors, actresses, singers, so people in the media. But you've got to apply to get into it, and it's a long freaking thing. Sometimes it takes bloody months to get into it, and they do like a thing. If they don't, they reject you, and there's fuck all people on there.
Yeah.
I've
you got in on
yes
that
to Cara Delevingne twice now.
Oh, here we go.
She's never come back.
Oh, fuck.
She's never swiped back for me, but he's hoping.
Well, this podcast will get you fucking...
I reckon she's listening to it. She's got to be on it. If she's not, I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's actually a bit of a weirdo. She's just hot.
That's one of the other headlines, man. Like, was there any other like celebrity fucking relationships after Married at First Sight?
Charlotte and me, obviously on I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here. She's from Geordie Shore. Had a bit of a fling with another girl off MAFS. She was on my season, Ash. It didn't work out. We're still good friends, obviously. She's lovely.
So she was on your season, meaning like she was in the...
She was another bride.
Another bride.
But we hooked up after.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't during. We didn't do the wrong thing. But, I spoke to her.
What was the rules of that, dude?
There isn't any fucking rules. But the problem was... I went on that show not knowing anything about it. I'd never seen it before. I got asked at a pub. I was shit-faced. And I actually hit on a girl, and she said, oh, I've got a partner. And I said, oh, sorry, I didn't realise. She said, but I'm a producer on a TV show.
Yeah.
would you do it? And I was pissed as a fart. 7 beers would have said yes to anything. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
I'll stick that up my ass. I would have said yes to fucking anything. So I said yes, and then they called me on the Tuesday, and they're like, so you keen to? I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. So I said no, and then a year later they called again. So what about now? And I thought, fuck, all right. So I signed up.
Fuck.
Well, I didn't sign up. They signed me up. I did straight after that. From saying the yes to that phone call, I was married in 3 weeks.
Fuck.
So Davina, who was my wife on the show,
yeah.
she already had another groom that had the suit fitting, had everything done, and he got shafted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I came into it, they thought I was a better match for her, apparently. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But yeah, the experts on there, like if they're an expert, I'm the Dalai Lama. Like,
yeah.
I think they were like, who can we get to get this? So they Googled worst divorce rates on bloody...
Goldman came up, so they found it.
Yeah, no, this is for the experts. It was like worst divorce rates in counselling, and then they found those 3. They're just like the stuff. I don't know. Apparently they've got degrees, but I don't know what fucking degree that is.
Man, it's one of those things that's like, it makes, you got to take into consideration that, like, it's obviously TV, right?
No, that's exactly right. But when I didn't know. Like, I didn't even know you met other couples. I had no freaking idea.
Yeah,
I didn't know you went and lived together. So we're literally in the limo on the way to the wedding, and she's like, "Oh no, this is actually on the honeymoon on the way home on the plane." My wife said this to me. I said, she goes, we're meeting up with other couples now. We go to a dinner party, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I didn't even know." Really? Okay, so we actually meet the other ones, and she's like, "Yeah, we meet them each week." I was like, "Oh fuck, all right." And then she said, "And if you like another girl or whatever, you can actually go off with them."
Holy
and I was
shit.
like, I don't think that's how marriage works.
Yeah,
Like,
that
you
is.
fucked that up. And then when we landed, I went to my producer. I said, "Can I hook up with other birds?" Or she's like, "No." And I'm like, "Well, she said that." She's like, "I'll have a word to her." So
Fuck, what ended up...
she did it anyway.
Yeah, so that was the thing, like, there's the whole, like, cheating thing and stuff. What was that like? How'd that unfold?
It's as real as what it is. Like, I did not know at all that she was off with old mate. So me and his wife, Dean's one, who was the one she ran off with, was Tracy. She, me and her were doing photo shoots for a cover of some magazine. So we went off to the day to do that. But they did that so they could take those two off and do a date together without us knowing. And to I refused to watch the show, but I saw a clip, and it was me off on that on the thing doing the modelling thing or whatever, and then them at a thing like at their date kissing or whatever, having a drink or whatnot, and then later on when I came home, I was like, "What'd you get up to today?" She goes, "No, nothing," and was like, "I thought, you fucking asshole!" And the worst thing was, the next day I went and got a tattoo of her.
Oh, shit.
The producer's like, "That's a bloody good idea." And I'm like, "Oh, all right, I'll take it." And then that night, she told me, "Oh, I cheated on you." I was like, "Well, you could have done it 12 hours ago, you bastard." She's now getting removed.
Yeah, I noticed her looking faded, man. What's
Yeah.
they're looking good, man. Like, last time I seen you, I think...
saw you the first night.
First night, yeah.
I was getting it done because I said I just had my first session. It fucking swells up. You think it's not painful. Look at that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I just had all that session done.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
swelling in it. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it hurts.
I haven't got any removed, but, like, in the studios that I've gotten tattoos before,
Yeah.
there's been a place, like, there's been
Yeah.
a booth there set up for
It's a
removal.
bit contradictory, isn't it? Come get one, and then like next week we'll fucking
Take it off, yeah. I've heard stories of, like, dudes getting stuff removed to get more tattoos
that's
over
right.
them.
Covers up, cover up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was supposed to do a gig for you. When was that? 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, about 3
That
weeks.
was when I did this part of my arm up here, and then my chest, and I felt like shit for 2 days. It just attacked my arm, was like double the size, and I just...
Swole.
Well, I think because I didn't take any pain stuff, and you're literally tensing like this, flexing, because it is so fucking painful. I had my whole chest done and then a whole arm. I think I'd just taken everything out of myself because it's like pain.
It just took it out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it drains. I mean excruciating pain, like my whole chest and then my whole arm. By the end of it, I was just ready to tap out.
Man, I've got the headline here from the slamming at Tracy Jewell after announcing she was back with the ex.
Has that got the caption there for the photo?
It's got...
That got 13,000 likes, that comment.
Fuck, dude. No, what was the comment?
It's because... So she put up a photo of her and her new partner, Patrick, who, if you look at them, they look identical if you put her hair on him. Can you see that?
I'm going to put it up here for the video, yeah.
Yeah, and so she put up this thing on Instagram. This is about 6 months after MAFS. And she said, this is Patrick. Me and Patrick are together now, but could you please respect our privacy? We just want to do our own thing. And I commented under it, hello, everyone. This is a picture of my boyfriend, Patrick, but I want Patrick to be a secret. So can you please leave Patrick, who's in this picture, alone, and me with him, and not bother us at all? Thank you, bye.
Holy fuck.
And, 13,000 likes on that comment. I've never seen that. Even on, like, The Rocks and shit, you don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
Because it was just, like, this is the problem with people in reality and stuff. They just think you need to know fucking everything.
That's true,
No one knows I'm in a relationship half the time. I dated a cop in Goulburn for 6 months. No one ever knew a thing.
Yeah,
she lived in Broken Hill, like we were talking about before. But
witness protection.
Yeah. Away from me. No, but that's what I don't share. I mean, like, so there's things I don't do on my Insta. I don't like putting up shirtless pics because I don't want to look like a narcissist or show like this. Might be chubby people that are going, oh, well, fuck, look at this prick showing this off. Or then I don't want to show off all my cars because like someone's sitting there with no money going, oh, fucking asshole, he's got this and that. Don't want to show my house because it's the same thing. There's just things sometimes you just need to leave to yourself. Like boasting and all that shit. It's just like I've sort of got to the stage now with socials. You'll notice that I don't post much anymore. I don't think I put up shit I get paid for, which is shit, but I just don't know what to put up, and I honestly don't think my life's that interesting where I need to.
Dude, I think there's like an element of like old school stars doing that. Like back in the day, man, before socials, there was like this very like sort of I don't know, a bit more secretive sort of private life, and I think
inquisitive.
And it makes it a little bit more interesting, I reckon. And dude, also
you're flooded.
Your socials are fairly like the stuff that isn't like promotion and stuff is just all down to earth, relatable shit. Like you put up stuff.
I don't do much.
Yeah, like that's I think I get more out of that personally than seeing, someone that's putting up all fucking like heaps of crazy shit,
I mean, the way I look at it is like I follow a lot of girls, obviously, which obviously puts up some pretty risque things, and you're like, oh, they're nice to look at. So you sort of look and think, oh, it's a bit narcissistic, but I also enjoy looking at it a bit. So.
Yeah, dude, that's what Instagram is, man. Like
it's dying though. Instagram's never going to die. TikTok will never take over Instagram because Instagram is a portal for people to see into like people they look up to, whatever's lives. They see what they like, everything they do and stuff day by day. TikTok, that just shows them doing shit like skits and stuff. May as well watch them act. Yeah. Facebook will never die because it's keeping up with family and friends. That's like a network. Yeah. This is going to be something that's going to be better than Instagram. It's going to take over. I've already noticed like people are dying off with the following of that shit. I hate it. If I didn't get paid on there, it'd be gone. Yeah. I hate there's nothing on there positive anymore. Everything's fucking negative.
Yeah, I use all my socials at all promotion. Yeah. Like I put up even just random shit. It's just all promotional stuff. It's just to get the word out where I'm going to be. And then everything else that I do is in person. Yeah. Like I'd prefer to say I'll be at the basement on the 4th of Jan and then rock up there and catch up with fucking people there, dude.
That's people that like going to that show will follow you because they want to know when the next one is and who's on and everything. And that's what's so good about socials at the same time. I don't know what my followings expect of me.
Yeah. Well, dude, I didn't even know, if I'm honest, until we first met, I didn't actually know about your social media following. I knew about the show and shit, but like the first time you messaged me, I was just like, oh, here's that bloke from the open mic that was funny. And then I was just like, oh, fucking got a bit of a following by the looks of it. What's that blue tick up to? Yeah, but like before you know it, but the thing is, dude, you're a relatable fucking cool dude. Like I'm not here to like fucking
tickle my ass.
Yeah, exactly. Like
it's feeling good though.
Well,
don't stop.
I mean, I don't mean to do it, but if it happens, then fucking
it's the beard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck you.
Your beard, my gooch are born to be together.
Dude, we'll get fucking. That's the thing. Like after coming off tour with Butterfield, you got to replace it with someone a bit more local.
Actually, I got invited to his wedding the other day.
Oh, nice.
But he's getting married.
Yep.
He's missus is just like if you needed like it's been a comic. If you had the ideal missus, she's just fucking spot on. She could do stand up herself. She's very fucking funny.
I've seen her on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you would have. She's just she's got that. she loves his jokes, like even if they're risky or whatever. She's like supportive, loves him. She's a good bird. She's a fucking those two are just so close.
Yeah, that's good, man. I remember in a previous episode they were talking about if they had to live with a comedian, who would it be? And she's like, well, we live with Frenchie while we're in fucking Melbourne for the festival. I'd live with him again. Like, he's actually a pretty fucking good dude to have around, you know?
He'd be pretty chill.
Yeah. He's touring, actually.
Actually, I drove past a place in Sydney the other day and it had big letters Frenchie on it in January.
Yeah.
Well, it's all coming back now.
Yeah, which is good. All right, here's another stupid headline that we can try and debunk or not. Married at First Sight, Ryan Gallagher kicked off show after caught in bed with co-star.
Is that Telv? Is it a bloke or a chick? Oh, that's my wife, Davina. I probably was caught in bed with her. No, it's a clickbait thing. It was me and Telv went out. Telv was one of the other grooms. We went out in a fucking bender, and I'd already left the show. And then I went back to the hotel with him, and we were so pissed. And I slept in his bed with him and the producer. So we ordered Uber Eats. There was nothing. Obviously, we didn't shag her.
Yeah.
We didn't go back for a fucking old pumpy pump. So we're blind as then. We've been to casino. He was supposed to be home at 8 p.m. like the night before. Totally skipped curfew. We got home at like 8 a.m. We were fucked. And then he ordered McDonald's on Uber Eats, but he got it sent to his wife's room.
Oh, fuck.
And because they were having a break.
Yeah.
He got his own room. And then she's seen this two stuff, and she's rung the producer, said he's got someone with him. She's got a chick
shit.
with him. He's got a chick with him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Come in and pulled up the blankets, and I was there. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing here? And so I wasn't allowed to leave that room because we were so pissed. They thought I'd get in my car and drive. So they had a minder sit with us all day until I'd sobered up enough to drive and let us go and tell them I'd taken photos and doing videos, and that was what got put up. That was a good day.
Oh man, fuck.
Quite funny actually.
That's even better than the headline.
Yeah, we passed out. We went to sleep.
That's bullshit, dude.
Oh fucking hell! But that's a different headline to what it says. That's why I mean, like, media twists so much shit. I'm doing some jokes tonight about that actually.
Well, actually, like that leads to the next one, man. This quote: Ryan Gallagher brands Davina as a frog-like cheater.
Oh, what?
And calls Dean Wells a fuckwit.
Well, that's fair. What's the frog-like cheater?
I have no idea. It's out of context. It's like
I did a thing saying she wasn't so bad. She was actually quite a babe. You've seen the movie, but that wasn't.
Well, see, the thing is, like, a lot of these are just the headlines because the actual article's been removed. Like, that just goes to show that some of them are bullshit.
Maybe I called her a toad.
Maybe.
No idea.
But that's what they quoted. Anyway, fuck. A lot of this is just random shit that I found. It's good, though. They're reliving the fucking random shit.
Yeah. No, it's walk down memory lane.
I do have a fucking picture here of you tattooing your mate's ass. Is that a thing?
Is that Khan? Khan Porter, yeah. Was it my birthday? Not last year, year before? Was it last year? It was last year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Was it last year?
I'll pull it up. It must have closed it.
Yeah, I did a banana or something in his ass, I think. And then I tattooed his dog on my wrist. It was just there, so I got Koa tattooed on my wrist.
Nice.
I don't know why. I just walked out and said, your dog's now on my wrist. And he's like, oh, that's nice. And that's why I quit drinking.
Well, in the article that I found about you quit drinking, it said...
is there an article about that, is it?
There was, yeah. It was...
Oh, that's true. I've never really spoken about that.
It does...
I know why. Because for my promotion for my tour, that was supposed to be right now, the end of it was supposed to be now, there has to be... So if you do press...
Yep.
For like something you want to promote, they have to have something to sort of print off it and make the headline.
Yeah, okay.
I gave him that out. That's what it would have been.
Yeah, okay.
But tattoos, I've never spoken about them being removed at all.
That's good. Yeah, no, I figured that might be exclusive because there's been no press since you started getting them removed.
I've never ever told anyone.
Yeah, cool. Well,
what I want to do is I don't want to it doesn't matter. You can do it. Doesn't matter. But photo wise, I haven't been putting up photos because I just want to do like a before and after and just fuck, they're all gone. It's better than showing progressive shots.
Yeah.
Just like a ShamWow, and it's there. That's the best.
If anyone's seen me on Ryan's Insta, they know I'm the fucking ShamWow guy now.
Yeah. Leprechaun.
Yeah, but it just says there is one point in here which I wanted to see. Look at me, my shitty fucking research.
You've done well. Or do you work for the Daily Mail?
Nah, won't give him a shout out. Fuck him.
It's about the only thing that computer's seen other than fucking Pornhub in the last 10 years.
No, not on that monitor.
Not that stupid.
There's two. This is the side monitor. If it's porn, it's going to be on the
dark
main.
web's on that one.
It's connected up to the. It's got a straight line straight through to fucking the server for Pornhub. Oh yeah, I probably lost the love of my life because of alcohol and gambling when I was younger. Very silly.
Yeah, that was her name was Rebecca. We were I think we broke up when I was 26, maybe 27, and literally, man, I used to just go and get blind. But the problem with her is she was so lovely, and she stuck around. We did almost 3 years, and she used to so I'd get absolutely blind from like Friday to Sunday, and then I'd see her Sunday night, and then we'd just be working all week, so we'd never even get to see each other, or she wouldn't get like much time spent with me. Yeah, that was I sort of feel real bad for that actually, because she was absolutely like so freaking nice, and that's the one that sort of got away, because I know if I had pulled my head in before that, we'd still be together, but unfortunately I let that one pass. She's got kids now, and I'm pretty sure she's married, I've got no idea, but
Jesus.
It's not like I'm looking, I just look up her Instagram every single day. It's on private.
For you anyway.
Yeah, I think it's also called blocked.
Tell us a bit more about that though. Like, did you guys meet like in school?
At a bar, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So the funny thing was, as we met, her sister walked past and I said hello, and then Beck walked up and went a double hello, and then we went on a date about 3 nights after that, and I picked her up, and then I farted in the car, and she went for the window and I locked it, and I said, oh, this is going to be a good date, and then literally that night I stayed at her place. I did not leave her place. I went to work and stuff, but I didn't leave her place for 2 weeks. Every night I went back there, and then after 2 weeks, I'm like, fuck, I'm not even using my unit anymore. And she's like, well, were we together? I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then I never went back to my unit again, and then eventually I gave it up, and I went and lived with her.
Where was this at?
Bondi. I had my unit in Maroubra.
Yeah. Okay.
And she was living in Bondi with her sister, and I just literally never left, and we were inseparable. And her parents were great, freaking nice people. Her dad... her mum's an ex-copper and her stepdad's an ex-copper, and he taught me literally how to treat women. Like, my dad was just fucking hopeless with that stuff, and I never really had a good influence with that. He's just hopeless, and Greg he showed me what it is to sort of be a gentleman. And I mean, I've always had respect for ladies, because obviously my mum was a big strong thing in my life, but
yeah,
and I've always learned that through that. But with him, it was sort of, because I never saw affection like in my parents, so I never really knew how to take that on.
Like between your parents?
No.
Yeah.
So I grew up sort of not seeing that, so I didn't know. It still is, man. Like, I still sort of don't know what to do.
But your parents are still together?
They're still together, but they're just together-ish. My mum and me and my brother are very close.
You just got one brother? Or
yeah, he lives down here. No, just me and brother.
Yeah.
Me, him, and mum. Older, he's 37.
Okay.
You're like 33.
Yeah, 33. Yeah.
So me, him, and mum are really close, and then the old boy's just always done his own thing, and sort of just never really wanted to be a part of it. So that's his choice, not fucking ours. But yeah, we're tight, us three. Yeah. Well, actually, this has never been put out either. I've just donated sperm to my brother.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So that gets put in this month. We started 6 months ago, and this month it gets inseminated, I think it's called.
Yeah. Holy shit. So that's like that's for his partner.
Yeah. Him and his partner, because my brother's in a wheelchair, he's a paraplegic.
Yeah, right.
So he's dead down there, and didn't have anything to work. So, and they paid for these vials of sperm, or whatever, from America, and it didn't work 3 times. And then I thought, fuck, I wanted to tell them, like, I'm happy to do it, like, it'll keep the genes in the family.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to approach them, so I sort of left it, and then I thought, fuck it, and I said to him, look, I don't know how to go about this, but I'm happy to be the donor if you want. And he said, holy shit, we've been talking about, didn't know how to approach you. And I was like, well, fuck, I didn't know how to approach you.
Yeah.
So that all ended up good, and been through all the process of shit. I've got one more blood test to do tomorrow, which is the total M1 to make sure I don't have HIV. Or they did that at the start, but now it's just to make sure they were right.
Yeah.
But
precaution.
I did my sperm thing. Fucking, it's weird, man. Like,
What's that like? What do they do?
They put you in like a room, and it's like a phone booth, but it's like a white wall. It's like this room, but like a quarter of it.
Like Doctor Who?
Yeah, but like it's just like a room, but just like a square of it.
Yeah.
And it's got a reclining couch in it, like a single reclining couch, and it's got a desk with a phone on it. I was like, who the fuck am I supposed to call? It was Beck. Yeah, babe, it's me. No, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I'm gone. It's all right. Don't need any more. I took some videos in there actually because I thought it was quite funny, and I took a photo of my car. I came on the wall as well a bit on the cupboard. I was like, fuck all, because it's only like they give you like a tiny. This is the problem with this thing. I'm writing a bit on this at the moment. So they give you, a woman definitely wrote this thing for the sperm. They gave me a cup that big.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fill that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take that out to a woman, not in a bag or anything, just plot it on thing. She's going to look and go, he's fucking useless. I can fill the cap.
Yeah.
But you give me, that was definitely fucking given by a woman. She's like, a real man would fill that. We're just like, fuck, I already had bloody anxiety before I even came in the thing. And then it's narrow, so it's like a tube. So I'm going to try and come at a fucking dartboard, and I first shot went straight over it all over the cupboard and went, oh, fuck! So then I was trying to jam my head in it and sort of fire the rest out, and then I held it up and I took a photo and I sent it to me brother, his wife, and I sent a picture of me niece and nephew. And that was the end of that story. But the worst thing was, like, when I first walked in, she's like, this is the room here. She goes, we try and make you feel as comfortable as possible here, and no, at home as possible.
Yeah, right.
And I said, no, love, at home, I can touch the walls. This is not home.
Yeah.
But it was just, it's a real weird scenario. And that's like I said, like when you're jizzing this thing, you sort of feel like you put in something and like carried away or whatever, but they then send you out and they put you in. And this is the other thing. So when I jizzed in this cup, and as I came out from the thing, I went to go in the other office, and as I'm going out, this kid ran up to the door. And the woman ran up and said, oh shit, sorry. And I said, geez, they work quick here.
What's the kid doing?
It was quite a laugh at the time. Very funny, but it doesn't work now. And then I went in, and then she's just like, where's the thing? And I just put on the desk. There's people in the waiting room and stuff, and I'm just plonking me cum in a clear cup on the things. Everyone's like, yeah, not too bad. And the other thing was, too, I was told not to have sex or anything for 2 or 3 days, and I had to wank that morning. I can't not do that. Well, that's the other thing. So with MAFS, I didn't blow a load for 14 days.
Jesus Christ.
And then when I did I'm a Celebrity, I did 28 days.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I came out of that and I
Was that over November? Because that'd be like no nut November.
No. Oh, hang on a minute. MAFS was October.
Yeah, okay.
No nut-tober.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it wasn't. I don't know if it's a thing or not. It fucking is. And
it was for you.
Oh, mate. And the thing is, like, I just didn't have a sexual drive because I think you're so depressed at the situation, like, you're just, like, not into it. And you're like,
True.
I just didn't feel like rooting. And then when
You feel like anyone that's ever dated me.
Did you marry me?
Yeah.
I just had no sex drive. And then when I did I'm a Celeb, there's not one thing you can do in that place without them seeing like cameras.
Yeah,
and one time me and Charlotte were talking, and we're like, fuck, we could just go have a shag in the toilets. And we're like, fuck, I don't know if we get away with it. I was like, well, you just go first and I'll meet you in there. Anyway, next thing you know, Charlotte gets called up to the tiki-tiki, or tuk-tuki, which is like the camera room up made of bamboo up the top. And they go, well, we've just heard what you said. Do we just need to know, do you give consent? And then she comes back, she goes, I need consent. I'm like, where's my fucking consent?
Yeah, where's your form?
What if she raped me? I never got asked, to be honest. But we did a little bit of stuff in there, but it was under the covers. Because they've got these lights that literally
Just cover everything.
No, well, they're not lights, sorry.
Night
Cameras.
vision shit.
Yeah, so you can see red.
Like Big Brother at night time.
Yeah, you can see, they're like those heaters in the bathroom that flame up red?
Yeah,
it's sort of like that, but in a square box, and it's like LEDs.
Yeah.
But that's a camera that can see like bright as anything. Because the thing that I look out for is if the baboon comes in, because there's baboons all around us, like in the trees, shitting on us and everything else. If one of them comes in, because they're aggressive bastards, into the camp, they need to send someone in. Or snakes. So I had 4 snakes come near me. I had a scorpion in the boots. I had 8 ticks in my leg. The thing with honestly getting out of here is there is actually, well, not now because it's in Australia, but it was in South Africa, man, like, you're actually living in a jungle.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing scenes and stuff, and there was hippos right near us. Like, if they come out of the water and charge you, you're fucked.
You're fucked, yeah.
It's literally in a jungle. Like those scorpions I said in the boot, that kills you. I had 2 Mozambique spitting cobras come near me in the tent, like within like a metre. If it spits in your eye, I'm blind. A green tree snake, which I was going to pick up because here green tree snakes are non-venomous. Over there, most venomous snake. Thank Christ I didn't pick that up. Jeez, the keyboard must be covered in cum. Jeez, surprised it stick together. Surprised the keys still work.
Yeah, it just holds down one letter at a time. You need to like slap it in the side to get the letter to come.
No, you need to come on it again to loosen it up. It's like WD-40.
No, you just need to be hydrated first. So it's like lubes it up. Yeah.
Coconut oil.
Man, what was the other thing I was going to say? So this, I'm Celebrity, get me out of here. Was there any like repercussions of that, like as far as being in like a shitty situation? Did you ever get crook or anything from that? Like having ticks and all that sort of shit.
Well, that's the thing. The ticks had to be taken out because they were over a certain period of time. Like I didn't get them all in one day.
Yeah.
We had to know to look through it, like to check our skin each day because you're literally like you're 5k's from the nearest help.
Yeah.
You're in a jungle in the middle of nowhere, and you have to look after yourself. We don't have doctors come to check us every day or anything. So, and if you do get them, you go into that tuk-tuk, and on the camera they teach you how to take it out.
Yeah.
But if you leave the head in, you get this fever, which can totally fuck you up. So the thing with that show is they give you these malaria tablets.
Yeah.
And you have the choice whether you want to take them or not. And these things can send you fucking batty.
Yeah, right.
So I chose not to take them because I just got it. I fucking got it. I just didn't care in the end. But there was people there that were taking those malaria things and they were seeing shit and everything. Like it was full on. But it wasn't a real high end thing. It was there, but it wasn't a high risk. But there was the ticks thing. There was another thing as well, which you had to watch these scorpions because they're on the ground. We weren't allowed to not wear shoes. It was just, which I did anyway. I just didn't. I loved it, man. Like I fucking loved it. I hated like the heights and shit and all the challenges and shit they did here. But when we were back in that camp, I used to fall asleep like that. I used to just feel so freaking at home. It was like we hadn't even left Australia. Like the trees are the same. The climate's the same. Creeks were the same. I honestly living in there just
enough
felt like
shit ready to kill you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And but the thing with I often think about this when I'm running because I run on my country road at home on the dirt road, and I thought fucking like I saw a brown snake today on the side of the road, which would have just fucking bit my leg and killed me. And I thought, that's there. But if I was doing this in Africa, like, I'd have to look out for lions, rhinos, hippos. We've got a lot of shit that'll kill you, but their stuff wants to eat you.
Yeah, different. Yeah, it's different kind of fucking danger, man.
We can look out for ours because they're still fearful of us. Their shit wants to eat you. We don't have that, other than crocs, which I'm not going to run into on my main road.
No, Goulburn.
And if I did, I deserve to be eaten.
It's gone out.
Well played, Croc. Well played. You've travelled.
Yeah, it's fucking Crocodile Dundee's dropped that off for you.
Yeah. Well, you wonder first how it got there, but I mean, all 4 of it probably fucking earned that.
I did have one question. This wasn't from Instagram. Just it's a question I've asked you before for a friend of mine. What was Davina like in real life? Did the camera like show it up, or was she actually the same as the show?
Look, me and her just did not see eye to eye and everything. She has a very different life to me, where it's more fake and just I don't know. She the reason she went and hid is she'll say it's bullying and everything else, but people just fucking hated her. And I can assure you, she was worse off camera than what she was on it. And when they say, but I got bullied online, her dad used to fucking comment things underneath my Instagram. And he was the biggest advocate saying, don't bully my daughter. I remember at Channel 9 when I did a segment on the footy show, put up a post saying I'm on tonight doing the footy show, doing a segment, and he wrote under it, I'd rather watch a blank TV screen. And I saw it and I went, fucking righto. And I commented under it, I said, now, Bobby. I said, we're not good for fucking online bullying, are we? We don't like that.
Yeah.
Deleted.
Yeah.
But I screenshotted it.
Yeah, good. The old screenshot.
Fucking I just don't like that. And the thing with her, like, her family made my family feel like absolute shit at the wedding. Like, just felt this big. All her friends were just complete tarts and just fake human beings. They're not, the realest thing about them is their fucking hair. That's it.
Did I watch the clip again just before the episode freshened up on it? The old the marriage scene, like where you guys actually getting married.
That was a great day.
What were you thinking when you like walked out and seen her? Obviously, first of all, you're like, oh, well, she's hot.
No, I didn't think that at all.
Because that's what it's that the video makes it seem like that's what you...
So I said to those experts before I got married, they asked me what I'm looking for. I said, I don't want Botox, I don't want fake boobs, I don't want anything fake. I just want a real down-to-earth girl, and I got all of those. And I turned around, I saw... The worst thing was, I already knew what she was going to be like because I could see the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
I knew they were right in front of me. I stood there for 40 minutes in the aisle waiting for Debunking to come down, and her bridesmaids were there the whole time, and they were these just Botoxed, fake, like... just, oh babe, and all that shit, and I just knew she was going to be like that, and I was already out of it. I'd already fucking left in my mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, she turned up, and then I was just getting shut down for everything. But I did try and watch the show. I watched it for, I don't know when this segment came on, but this part of the show came on, and then I just went, this is fuck. My mum stopped watching it from then on. So we were at the table at the what do they call it, reception?
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and so I didn't know any of this is going on. I'm seeing it all on telly now. I had no idea what she was saying or anything, it was hard to see. And she turned to a friend, and she goes, blink once if you like him, don't blink if you don't want to be with him. And she just held her eyes open.
Oh, shit.
And they all started laughing, and I was sitting next to her the whole time, and I thought, you fucking prick.
Dude, no good, man. It'd be fucking full on, like, having that, although it's like a reality show and all that sort of shit. How long did the marriage actually technically last?
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
But the other couples did 2 months. So we left halfway through. But obviously, mate, I'll tell you, just there's things in there that it didn't show. Like, when we first moved into our unit, she's like, you're not sleeping in this room, you snore too loud. So I slept on a couch, which was, I'm 6'2", and it was a 2-cushion couch. And then she said, no, go to bed. No blankets, no pillows, nothing. Did not give one fuck. Did not care. And so I just slept there, freezing my ass off. And I said the next morning, with the cameras on, I was like, so, I slept there last night with no blankets and pillows. And she goes, well, that's not my fault. I was like, fucking whatever, mate. Like, you literally just took the fucking main bedroom. I had to knock before I went in there and shit. Like, it was just a fucking joke.
That sounds like a shit show, dude.
She was on a holiday. For her, that was all it was. There was no... She didn't want to fucking get married.
Yeah. And
the reason she had a kid is because she wanted to fucking... She wouldn't... I don't know. There's no really nice way to put it, but... I don't know. That poor bastard, she's a bit fucking... I'm sure he must be an absolute pet.
Dude, tell me, were you ready to... Like, if it was someone that you lined up with, were you ready to get married then?
At the time, I thought yes. Now I look back, no.
Yeah.
Because I am now.
Yeah.
But back then, no. I thought I was, because I was ready to sort of turn my life around. Well, not turn my life around, but I'd sort of stopped all the partying and everything else, and I knew where I wanted to sort of start settling. But then when MAFS happened, obviously the drinking and stuff started again, and then got into that, and I knew I just wasn't. Now I'm settled like no tomorrow. I'm a hermit.
Yeah, you seem a lot more like sort of
grounded
together. Yeah.
I don't have that person in my life, which is sad because I would really like that person in my life, but there's no one I've sort of come across which I've gelled with.
Yeah.
And if I have, I'm really upfront and forward, and I think it can shock a few girls at first because they don't know how to take it.
Yeah.
But I'm just being honest, like, and I'm just like, I eventually settle down, but obviously I can be nervous. Like, in front of a crowd, I own it, I love it. Yeah. I'll talk to 1,000 people and I feel so at home. Put me one-on-one with a girl, turn to shit.
Awkward, yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, I think that's why we clicked well when I first met you, man. Because like I'm the same when it comes to like, first meeting someone. I met someone for the first time. One of my brother's mates on the weekend, and the first thing I did is I gave him shit about his shirt. I never met him before.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "There's a trial by fire, man. Like if you fucking can get along."
Starts crying, you fuck.
Yeah. If you like, it's just how it works, man. But. No, it's good. It's good. We'll wrap it up with that because we got to get off to this fucking gig. It's nearly been an hour, so.
What are we at? Oh yeah, it's 6:30.
So we'll wrap it with that, man. Fucking sick interview. It was rad to have you on, and we got some shit coming up down the track as well. So.
Beauty. It sounds good. Next time, get fucking a fan or something to eat his boy.
He's fucking cooking in here.
I thought we've just done a German sauna together by a podcast.
I feel like this is a
podcast in the mist.
The Joe Rogan sauna podcast.
I've lost 2 kilos of fucking sweat.
I'll drag you into the gig tonight, fucking dehydrated.
Yeah, I know. James Squire will help with that. But not alcoholic.
Yeah, no, it's hot in here, man, but it's fucking been good chatting, so we'll wrap it up with that. Thanks for being on the show.
Hey,
and if you know Ryan, you know where his socials are, all that.
On my OnlyFans.
Fuck yeah. See ya.
Rude, see you all. Cheerio.
Don't buy me a drink. Just name names. Yeah, right.
Big Tony, you'll get fucking thrown out of the strip club with your floppy disk.
All day.
Make people feel shame for shit all day.
Don't blow
Turn it
it.
into a hard drive.
Yeah, right. We're here to
Keep it simple. Count your money.
that they're not proud of. Just give me $10.
All right.